unwarranted latitude to address this honorable court. I'll begin. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Therefore, fiat justitia, word Skylar. Let justice be done, even if heavens must come down. I am lead counsel Austin Steve on behalf of the applicants, and my fellow learned brother is Counsel Aaron Lukai. On how I will allocate my time, I'll be using 15 minutes, and my fellow learned brother will be using 10 minutes. The roadmap to my submissions, I'll be handling matters jurisdiction, local standard admissibility, on the first question, and on the second question of whether the elections were conducted in accordance with the laws of Utumishi, I'll be handling on the matters in this particular order. One, I'll be touching on the 2 gazetted police stations. The second, then I'll head to the 50 qualified nominees. And then I will go to the death of Professor George W. And I will continue my submission through the EM skit and the EVIT skit. My lords and lady, if you allow me, I will touch on matters jurisdiction. The locus classicus on jurisdiction is celebrated by the famous case of Lillian S. versus Caltex Oil, which Justice Nyarangi clearly stated that jurisdiction is everything, and without it, a court can do nothing. And a court of law downs its tools in respect to the matter before it, the moment it holds the opinion that it doesn't have jurisdiction. On the penultimate grounds, we the respondents submit that according to Article 165 of the High Court, we have unlimited jurisdiction to stand in this court. Turning to matters locus standi. My lord, a locus standi is the right of appearance to litigate and ventilate on issues. Therefore, under Article 22, we have been granted the locus to be here. Turning on to matters admissibility. All this matter has met all the principles of admissibility, and therefore it is admissible.
Counsel, on that very last sentence, what are the principles of admissibility?
My lord, in admissibility, jurisdiction and facts can be assumed and can be met by a court. But in examination of merit, a court can find that it has no merit. The question therefore have no merit. Therefore, on this question of whether the elections are conducted in accordance with the laws of Utumishi and the matters concerning human rights, we have admissibility.
All right, so the court can admit them.
Yeah.
All right, the other question I have is with regard to the jurisdiction. So why come here and not the Supreme Court? And we have decisions emanating from that court to the effect that a presidential election starts from before, during, and after. So, seeing that what you allege happened during this period, why are you not in the Supreme Court?
Thank you, my lord. And I'll answer to that with this simple statement, that matters here before us will not only touch on the presidential election, but will touch on the whole general election, including the wards, the county, the Senate, and the governors. Therefore, we are sorted to standing to the High Court and will restrict ourselves from touching on matters presidential election because of the jurisdiction of the Supreme Court.
Very well. So you agree that we'll only restrict ourselves to issues, human rights violations, and also the conduct of the election.
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you. Allow me, my lady and my lords, to quote on this ratio decidenda which was given on matters election. And it stated, when the people of Kenya enacted and gifted themselves and their future generation the 2010 Constitution, it was not an ordinary commonplace act, nor was it an empty ritual. Rather, It was an epochal moment, pregnant with meaning and significance, and speaking to the indomitable will of a people to take charge of their destiny and bend the arc of history, to align with their most cherished aspirations and ideals as to how they wish to be governed, organized, and to organize their affairs. My Lord, it is in these submissions that I illuminate that the clients of my opposing counsels not only took the easy way out, but they never followed the constitutional way.